Bro, we are getting so much dumber, it's crazy. You ever get told not to underestimate others' stupidity? Like, I feel like that applies now more than ever before. And I'm not just talking like a book smart way or in school with your IQ or any of that sort of shit. I just mean as a collective, we are getting dumb as fuck, bro. Every other way in terms of like humor, our attention spans, our involvement and activity in life, how much we use our brain, all that sort of stuff, man. And I mean, I think there's a couple of big reasons for it that I'll get into more later on, but I think one of the big constants is that our attention is constantly divided no matter where we are or what time of day it is. You know, there's this constant fight for our attention every time we go on our phone, which is just always on us now, too. So you can't escape it anywhere. And every single app, every single video, every single person on it, including me, I guess, are, are fighting for your attention, you know? And it doesn't help, especially when a lot of it, I would say nearly 90% of the shit you see on your phone nowadays is short form content. Before, it was just kind of YouTube and Vine back in the day, and then TikTok when that came around. But now between YouTube Shorts, TikTok still around, and Instagram Reels, and no matter what platform you're on, you literally cannot escape short form content. And it's all these like 10, 15, 20-second videos of just brain rot, pure brain rot that are meaningless, and there's no value to them at all, that we all sit there and watch, and before you notice it, 3 hours have gone by and your whole day has gone by watching fucking Tung 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 Sahur hit a trick shot in Fortnite. Like, I don't know, like, I mean, even before I recorded this video, right, I sat down, I was like, okay, I'm ready to record, I know what I want to say roughly, I got a bit of an idea, I'm ready, okay. I pulled out my phone, I went on TikTok again. I know I wasn't on it long, I caught myself, but I was like, damn, bro, really? Just straight back to it, and I couldn't even tell you what video I watched anymore. Like, it was that meaningless that I don't even remember it, and it was like 20 minutes ago, maybe. I'm sure you're the same, you know, when you scroll through TikTok, turn your brain to fucking mush, and you don't remember any of it. You know, maybe you remember one or two good ones out of the whole day you've just fucking wasted, but you don't remember anything of value because there is none. And it's just this constant dopamine feed to our brain that we just shut off completely. It's like a switch. It's like that, and we just disengage from everything in our lives because it's so easy to get it, and we just don't have to use our brain anymore in general. You know, I think especially like take movies for example, or like TV shows or anything, any kind of longer form of entertainment that I didn't really notice it before, but like especially when I'm at home, I go on my phone a lot whenever I'm watching a movie. It's only I went to watch the Michael Jackson movie with a couple of friends recently, and it was in theater. First time I'd been there in a while, and it made me realize that because I couldn't reach my phone, that oh shit, I actually go on my phone a lot during movies, and I thought I was one of those people that didn't really do it, but I was like fuck, I was wanting to go on it a lot more than I thought I would. And now the movie was very entertaining, it was good, but it really hit me how much I thought of reaching for my phone, or thought of like checking notifications even, or just tiny little things that my attention was constantly being fought for. And it really just made me think of like, damn, that is our everyday life now, of just every single thing we're doing is just being split among a million things instead of being able to focus on what we actually want to focus on. But yeah, like I think a big part of it is the fact that we just don't have any boredom anymore. Genuinely, when was the last time you sat there and were actually bored? Because as a kid or when you're younger, you know, at that time dragged, man. You didn't have anything to do. Whereas now you just pull out your phone and you doom scroll a bit and your day is gone. Or you check your notifications, you check your messages for the 15th time in 10 minutes, and you're never not doing something. You never let your brain just sit there for 2 seconds and rest. we're constantly going. It's turned their fucking brains to mush, man. I know, especially for me, I've realized recently there's a couple of times where I'm having to take notes of things to remember them. I'm going back to apps to remember what I was just going looking for, when I would have never had to do that before. It's like I'm watching it in real time myself of like shit. I need to get on this, and it's just so crazy to think about, because in a way it's hard and almost unavoidable to escape, because our whole lives are built onto these devices now, you know, and like everything we do and everyone we're connected with is on them, that you can't really avoid it either. At the same time, you can limit it, you can try and control your exposure to it and how much you use it, but you can't avoid it. And that for me is the scary part, especially with things like AI now, where we always had stuff like Google or whatever for the last however many years to search engines and get info, but at least you have to do a little bit of digging yourself. Whereas now AI will just pump you out some shitty slop answer that 90% of the times isn't even right. I don't know if you've noticed that the quality of them is definitely getting worse too, and we just take that fucking answer. We don't think. We just like, hey, we're just like Jarvis or Cortana or some shit doing everything for us. It's just, hey, do my job for me, do my homework. And I mean, I get it when you're in like some like shitty office job you don't care about, or it's like whack up a presentation for me or do something like that. Fine, but when it comes to the point that you're asking ChatGPT or something, oh hey, does this look good, or how's my outfit, or like am I doing this good or that good, and you're using it to think for you instead of just thinking for yourself. Do you ever do that? I was making up a design the other day for an app when I was working, and I was messing around with the interface. So I thought it was looking pretty good, and I still put it into ChatGPT and was like, hey, what do you think of this? Does this look good? And obviously the AI is fucking built to agree with me, so it comes out and says, yeah, I just made the fucking Mona Lisa. But like, why did I ask an AI what it thought of my work? When I knew what I'd done was good, I liked what I'd done. Why did I ask it? It's so fucked, man. It's so fucked. It's like we have to like fight back for our attention and like our brain power, because it's just gone. Like there's this constant brain fog. We're never having to think. And another thing is the brain rot memes. And as stupid as it might sound, those brain rot memes being everywhere is another thing with it. Because like before, do you remember like before? Okay, like there was a distinct different humor between someone who was 10 and someone who was 20, right? But now everybody just sees the same memes. Everyone sees the same jokes. Everyone has the same fucking humor, whether they're 7 or 70. And that, like, I think the internet, we all know the internet, like, the kids are growing up quicker because of it. They're seeing more of the real world quick. But I think it's also stunting the maturity of us at the same time too. I think it's like it's pushing us up into the area quicker, but it's also bottlenecking us up there and stopping us from really going past it either, because we're just kind of stuck in this weird middle ground limbo that we all find the same shit funny, and our humor and our maturity is just kind of capped because of it in a way. Like I just think there's so much negatives to it, like that it is crazy, but it's so unavoidable at the same time that it's going to be interesting, but it's going to be scary to see where it goes in the future. Kind of just makes me think of like back to when your parents were like, it's a damn phone when you're younger, and maybe they were right all along. It really might be that fucking phone. I think the only answer is just put it down and just step away from it for a bit. I don't know if you've ever done it either, where you just turn your phone off and put it away, or just don't touch it for an hour or two. And I promise you, if you do it, you'll feel wrong. You'll feel like there's something missing, or you're not whole. That you'll be reaching for it. You'll panic when it's not there. The first 15-20 minutes of it, you will genuinely be freaking out until you kind of settle in. But then eventually, when your mind calms down, it's really freeing. It's really nice. I done it the other day where I just didn't touch my phone for hours and hours and hours. And did I do anything? Not really, no. But it was genuinely the most like freeing and aware of my thoughts I'd felt in quite a while. And it just got me thinking about all of this, that maybe we should do it more. And yeah, maybe starting here with you, turn the fucking video off and go touch grass or something, bro. I'll see you.